crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky Papercraft, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. Today we are creating a masculine themed Valentine, but we're not using Valentine type colors. I've decided to pull out He's All That, which is the stamp set in the annual catalog. It's perfect for guy themed cards, or friendship or whatever. I'm using the Compass. Every Day With You is Another Adventure. Together for the Long Haul would also work. So yeah, let's get started. So I've got my stamp here. I've got some of the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. I've cut it to a 3/4 by 4-ish piece. Let me just double check. Yeah, 4. And I've got, ooh, maybe I'll do it in blue instead of white. I've got a 2-inch piece of blue, a 2 1/4-inch square of Coastal Cabana, which is one of the coordinating colors. My base is basic white, and we've got some balmy blue. So let's get started with this. It's going to be super quick, super easy. And I just noticed that I've got a paper cut on my finger, so we shall see what happens today. All right, so this is going to be so quick to put together. Now, I decided to cut on the diagonal, but if you wanted to keep it easier, you could absolutely leave it as the rectangle. And then we're going to do adhesive on the opposite side. I really love this paper. It's really quite bright and cheery. And I kind of wanted to stay a little bit away from the pinks and the reds. And I'm going to bring, actually, I'm going to bring this down. Because, yeah, of course I put it on backwards. That one's right. So what's up with you? Oh, well. When in doubt, we go with plan B. And there are ways to fix this. So, I'm going to trim 1/4 of an inch off of our longer side. Yep. I'll line it up on the straight line to make sure that I'm cutting straight. So even a mismeasure is an easy enough fix. Come on. Please don't rip. I'll attack this later with some rubbing alcohol to get the sticky off of my cutting surface. Okay. There we go. Stick with me. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. All right, now we're going to put our layer like this. So we're going to stamp on the blue. I like to put my ink pad to my stamp just to make sure that I get really good even coverage. I also find doing it this way helps me reduce, I mean, you're not always going to get rid of halos if you push too hard, but it helps me reduce the chances that I will get a halo. Now, a halo is getting a rim of ink on your image. So we're going to go for centered-ish. It's a square, so it doesn't really matter how I'm going to stamp it, because even though I stamped it upside down, all I need to do is turn it right side up, and nobody will ever know. All right, so I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, because you never know what's going to happen in my craft room. It's always an adventure here. Okay. So we've got I have an idea. Do I have an idea? No, I'm going to skip it. I was going to put, cut another square that was bigger and place it on an angle, and then place this as a square. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I just changed my mind. All right. Let's grab some dimensionals for this guy. I don't know about you, but when I'm creating, I usually get alternate ideas from the direction that I was originally headed. All right, and then we're going to do this square in the center. We're going to bring some black matte dots that I haven't used in a while, and we're going to use the slightly larger ones. We're going to do 3 on each side. 3 on that side. Oops. Tell you, I love my Take Your Pick tool. It makes crafting so much easier, especially when you're picking up the little fiddly bits. All right. You know what? We're going to add a little bit of Stella. She's never far from my desk. So you always want to store your Wink of Stella brush side down so it's always primed and ready to go. And we're just going to do a little bit on the blue. We're going to avoid the black. Memento is water-based, so you want to try not to pull into the black or else it will smear. I don't usually have a huge problem with Memento pulling, but it can and it has. So just a little bit of sparkle and shine. So there is our masculine Valentine. Really, you can use it for any occasion. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. Don't forget to check the links down below. You can hop on over to my blog. And I also have a freebie if you would like to join my email list. So be sure to pop over to my blog. And if you join my email list, I will send you a free masculine card tutorial. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again really soon. Bye-bye.